Hi, I'm Raziel Ungar and you're watching Burlingame Properties TV, and today we're going to talk a little bit about what are closing costs and what can I generally expect to pay. So closing costs is the additional cash to close that you'll need to pay at the end of the transaction, in addition to the purchase price. So let's say you're buying a home for $1 million. It'd be pretty reasonable to expect that you might have some closing costs, which can be anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000. On a smaller sale, say $500,000, it could be anywhere from $7,000 to $8,000. It really depends on a few things. And there's two types of closing costs. There's your recurring closing costs and your non-recurring closing costs. Your recurring closing costs would be your property taxes. So of course, you pay those at the end of close and they're prorated and everything, so it's proper. And then you also pay those twice a year as well for the life of that you own the property. Non-recurring closing costs are the bulk of your closing costs. And that would include your escrow fee, any bank fees, and title insurance. The escrow fee is anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 depending on purchase price, and that's for the title company, escrow company, same thing, to do all the paperwork in the transaction. So they record your grant deed, which is the deed to the property. They record the deed of trust, which is your mortgage, at the county recorder's office on the date of close of escrow. So someone physically goes and does that. You're required to buy two types of title insurance, an owner's policy and a lender's policy. And by buying title insurance, you're insuring yourself and giving yourself peace of mind that if someone down the road were to make any kind of claim to your property and say that we own part of it or whatever it is, that you're now insured against that kind of title claim. And the title company provides those two types of policy. The last one is for your bank. There's probably an appraisal fee, an underwriting fee, and a few other typical fees there. So thanks for watching. I'm Raziel Ungar on Burlingame Properties TV.